And now to Mauritania, to the G5 Sahel story. A Mauritanian Deputy Chief of Staff, General Hanena Ould Sidi, has been appointed commander of the G5 Sahel, the five-nation anti-terrorism force in the Sahel region. General Sidi succeeds Malian General Didier Dacko after a decision to replace General Dacko was taken at a sideline meeting of G5 member nations, that is Mauritania, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger and Chad, and that was taken at the African Union summit earlier this month.
In 2017, the G5 Sahel reactivated its joint force project initially launched in 2015 with the support of France, which is leading Operation Barkhane against jihadists in the Sahel.
Absolutely, and Abdul Salam Diagana is the communication manager of the G5 Sahel. He joins us now over the phone from Nouakchott, Mauritania. Thank you for joining us, Abdul. First off, the changes to the leadership of the G5 Sahel have been done for a few days now. What are the reasons for the changes made to the leadership of the Joint Force Command, which is based in Mali?
This is an extraordinary summit of the G5 Sahel held in Nouakchott in Mauritania, where the five presidents of the G5 Sahel and the French president decided to make a change to the command of the joint force. At this moment, this is what I can tell you. But what are the reasons? It is a responsibility of the heads of states. Things are so confined that they are taking this decision to make changes within the command of the joint force.
Abdul, it is the belief of some observers that the recent attacks may have motivated these changes. Do you think the vulnerability of the G5 against terrorists operating in the region is any problem of manpower, or is it a problem of means such as equipment, weapons, and things like that?
Anyway, what I can tell you now, our leaders have decided to make this change. You know, it's a complex situation. There is both a problem of means, while the problem of men is another dimension. In any case, our countries, and therefore the five countries of the G5 Sahel, have engaged in a long-term struggle against terrorists. It is a fight you can't win in a day, 2 days, 3 days. It is a complex problem. All I can tell you at this moment is that our countries are determined to completely eradicate that even threatens the existence of our states. Now, the means, all this will come, especially now that countries are determined to face this, whatever happens. We will not let these indiscriminate attacks bring us down. We are determined to fight terrorism in all its forms and dimensions.
The two officers who will now take over the command of the joint force come from Chad and Mauritania, two countries whose efficiency of armies are renowned on the continent. Is this an aspect that determined the choice of the leadership, of the new leadership of the G5 Sahel, Abdul?
I don't know if this is due to the determination or effectiveness of the armies of the two countries you mentioned. What I can say now is that whether it is Mauritania, Chad, Mali, Niger, or Burkina Faso, we have men and armies everywhere who are determined to fight. That's what I can tell you right now. Did this motivate the choice of our leaders? I cannot tell you. But what I can confirm right now is that all our armies are determined to confront this phenomenon of terrorism.